Harvey Weinstein has been found guilty of sexual assault in a dramatic New York retrial, another crushing blow for the disgraced Hollywood mogul. But how did one of the most powerful men in film become a symbol of abuse, fear, and finally, justice? This latest verdict adds to a growing legacy of abuse, deceit, and criminal accountability that shook the entertainment world and lit the fuse for a global reckoning, the Me Too movement. In this video, we look at how Weinstein's retrial unfolded, what the jury decided, and the women whose testimony brought Hollywood's most feared predator to justice. Again. Harvey Weinstein was once considered untouchable. The co-founder of Miriam and the Weinstein Company, he produced Oscar-winning films like Pulp Fiction, The King's Speech, and Shakespeare in Love. But behind the success was a pattern of abuse that stretched across decades. More than 100 women have accused him of sexual misconduct, from harassment to rape. In 2020, Harvey Weinstein was convicted in New York for rape and sexual assault, sentenced to 23 years in prison. But that conviction was overturned in 2024 when an appeals court ruled that the trial was unfair. The retrial that just concluded this week was meant to deliver a fairer process, and now he's guilty, again. The 2025 retrial centered around three women: Miriam, a former TV production assistant, Jessica Mann, an aspiring actress, and Kaja, Sokola, a former model. All three accused Weinstein of using his power in the entertainment industry to sexually assault them in hotels and private settings. After 5 days of tense jury deliberations, Weinstein was found guilty of sexually assaulting Miriam. He was found not guilty in Kaja Sokola's case, and no verdict has yet been reached on the rape charge involving Jessica Mann. The jury room was reportedly filled with conflict. One juror allegedly threatened to fight another. Others accused the panel of considering Weinstein's past rather than the facts in this case. Even the jury foreperson called out the chaos. The judge had to step in and remind them to stick to the evidence. No assumptions, no past allegations. Of course, Weinstein's legal team wasn't happy. His spokesperson said the trial was fair until deliberations and hinted at yet another appeal. But public sympathy is gone. Weinstein, aging, ailing, and facing decades behind bars, has become the poster child for predatory abuse of power. Miriam said the verdict gave her hope that the myth of the perfect victim is finally fading.
But today's verdict gives me hope. Hope that there is new awareness around sexual violence and that the myth of the perfect victim is fading. And I hope that this result empowers others to speak out and seek justice.
Kaja Sokola said speaking out was the hardest thing she's ever done, but it helped her reclaim the pride Weinstein tried to steal. Their courage is helping reshape how the legal system sees survivors of sexual assault. Harvey Weinstein is now a convicted sexual predator, again. With a 16-year sentence still awaiting him in Los Angeles and this new conviction in New York, it's increasingly likely he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Hollywood's most feared man is finally facing the consequences. If you want more deep dives into real-life Hollywood scandals, true crime takedowns, and power gone wrong, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next fall from grace might be even bigger. Do you want to support the channel and get something useful in return? Check out the affiliate links in the description. Each click helps us to keep bringing you the news that matters.